Bardo, and I am here with Edward Jones financial advisor Bethany Shell. Bethany, when it comes to choosing a financial advisor, what should people really be asking?
Jennifer, I think the first question is simple. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Your goals, your family, your future, it should always be personalized.
So it's not just about numbers?
Exactly. Life changes, and so does your financial situation. You want someone who will be there with you, working with you to help keep your strategy on track.
What if someone is brand new to investing?
That's the best time to start. Use an established process to create a personalized strategy backed by advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we make sure you have access to the information you need when you need it.
I love that. So it sounds like financial planning is really about living life on your own terms.
It really is. I believe feeling rich isn't about hitting a magic number. It's about having financial strategies that support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 314-648-2020. This is a paid-for ad by Bethany Shell at Edward Jones, member SIPC.
You've been strong for everyone else, but let me ask you, who is strong for you? I am Jennifer Bardo, radio personality, author, and publisher, and the founder of Grit Association, which stands for Growth, Resilience, Intention, and Tenacity. What is Grit? Grit is a movement, a sisterhood, a space where ambitious women grow, lead, and thrive. This isn't just leadership. This is transformation. Grit is your circle of fire, where comfort zones get shattered, or stories become power, and the next level becomes your new normal. From our 7 international anthologies that elevate women's voices to my radio show, Elevate and Lead, on the new information station, everything we do is about your rising, your voice, your power, your people. Are you ready? Join Grit. For more information, visit mygritcommunity.com. That's mygritcommunity.com.
The New Information Station presents Haunting Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Monday, Kirkwood, Missouri, the J. Randolph Jr. Studios. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We are doing our thing. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Jansen, Matthew Rocco, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Grant Salzman. We are doing our thing this lovely morning on a Monday. Lots to get into. We're live on YouTube, by the way. And then like and subscribe, chat away, chirp away, don't give a damn. By the way, you can also text into the text line. That's 314-590-3770. Yeah. What's up? Frauds, Grant.
That seems...
Cam is playing the role.
I'm playing the role today.
That seems harsh.
No, I'm playing the role today. They just couldn't do it, could they?
No,
they
but
just couldn't do it.
But you were, let's be honest. You
Minor
were saying
leagues.
Alabama bigger, faster. But no, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
You had a Mizzou team that had some matchups in their favor that they chose not to utilize.
That's very true.
I mean, first of all, you had a stupid taunting penalty after a wonderful opening drive just to change the trajectory of that game, right?
Taunting.
And your quarterback is clearly not as good as their quarterback.
That's true.
Bo didn't play horribly, but he wasn't good. And their guy was kind of just padding his Heisman resume. So what do? I know, I understand time of possession. I understand you had some early, third and nines or whatever. Run the ball. Your running back might be one of the best in the country. I think he is. And he got 12 carries. That's just not enough. So I don't think it was, they were totally outclassed. They had a chance to win that game.
Okay, that was a little too much. That was a little too much from me. My bad on that. I don't get Grant going a little bit.
If you're going to fraud, I'm going to say, yeah.
That's who I was talking about.
But if you're going to say Missouri's a fraud, I'm going to say no.
Man, what am I a fraud about?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. You're a good dude.
Rocky was belligerent to you today.
He was.
Whoa, he came in hot. Grant just asked him one simple question. Rock didn't like the question. He didn't like it.
He wanted me to know.
All quarters of the universe would say Grant is a nice man.
Thank you.
Why would
Oh,
Rock
man.
go after him.
Right off the bat. Like, whoa.
Can't say much to Rock because his girlfriend's bringing in sandwiches.
That's damn
today.
true.
Advocate of the softy Jim Hayes over here for some reason. Just the hypocrite of all hypocrites.
I don't get it.
I love berating people, but when other people do it to other people who are perfectly nice, I think they cross the line.
Well, let's
No. I have never personally crossed the line in my life. Other people, line crossers habitually.
Yes.
No.
Habitual line crossers.
By the way, sandwiches aren't happening anymore.
Oh,
Sorry, my car didn't start today, so I had to get driven in by Rachel, and so she too much to then go get food for everybody. Sorry.
What, you couldn't turn around like a quarter mile away and keep promises?
No, because my mistake threw off her entire morning, so I'm not going to then ask her to
Promises
do
made,
more.
promises
So,
not kept.
delivered.
no, so
Okay.
my car's not starting for some reason, so I got to deal with. I have no idea.
So
I have
you're
literally no idea.
So we're cranking.
I'm talking.
you were talking too much.
I'll turn the mic off.
I think I'm doing a favor for the listener.
So yeah, dude, working fine on Friday. Got in this morning. Just nothing happened when I'm turning the key. I'm getting some power, which worries me because it makes me think it's not the battery. I was like, you want it to be the battery. That's an easy fix.
Yeah.
But it's not the battery. So now I got to be like, is it the starter? Because it's not turning over at all. And so now I gotta deal with things.
So if it's turning over a little bit, I think it wouldn't be the battery. Your windows could probably go up and down.
Yeah, I like my radio and my dashboard were lighting up though.
Okay,
so I think the battery's fine.
Yeah.
But it's nothing clicking. So I think there's an issue with the
Is that
starter.
expensive to start getting the new
Starter's a few $100 at least.
Okay, a battery's a few $100.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's,
So-
it's gonna be $400, $600.
If your
at the
transmission's
lowest.
going out, that's a problem.
Yeah, I really hope that it's not my transmission going out.
Yeah.
That would suck.
That's the where you got to be like, okay.
Well, welcome to Cam's garage.
The car drove fine on Friday. I feel like the transmission shouldn't shoot craps within 2 days of not being driven.
That's a buzzkill.
Yeah,
you get up like I'm heading to work, and all of a sudden you're like,
interesting.
did I leave the lights on?
So your entire day becomes like wrapped around.
And
We're
now
sorry.
we're hungry.
And we understand why you're in a bad mood. But for the record, Grant, we've been on the air many times together.
yeah.
I've got to know you a little bit, right?
Playful.
Have I ever berated you? Ever?
I don't think so.
You've berated dozens of people.
Have I
in your
ever berated
career.
a nice
That
guy?
doesn't. Yes.
I don't care.
Yes. You berated me multiple times.
You're not nice.
I'm a nice guy. When you were berating me, I was.
nice?
You turned me into an ugly, angry individual, Jim. You were part of the people. You were part of the group that turned me into an angry, jaded individual in this crap business.
What'd you do?
Who's nicer, Rock or Grant?
Well, I mean, Grant's a pretty.
Okay.
I mean,
You may step down.
Grant is.
Now, we don't have to go.
Grant's a
to break.
bad person. I don't know what you guys are saying. Grant's a bad person.
Ladies,
He's got you fooled.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
what I
I
said?
think we get the picture. That's right. I think we get them.
The videotapes I have of this monster.
Oh man.
We were talking about Ty Simpson Heisman. Do you know he's number 2? Can you guess who's number 1? It's very close, the odds.
Who?
Carson Beck, plus 360. Ty Simpson, plus 370.
Yeah, Miami's good.
So it's $1 of a difference. So he's almost the co-favorite for Heisman.
He's better than Beck.
I agree. But Beck's team, it just will be whose team
Beck's
is better.
former team is Georgia, and they didn't really like him there.
They did not.
They
They
didn't.
pushed him out of town. They
I don't-
thought he was going to be really good, and last year
I
when
thought he was
number 1 overall pick.
He did a
sucked.
good job running their offense.
I'm trying to think of like last year with Carson Beck if
It was awful.
he made even like the amount of throws that Simpson made in just like the Missouri game. Like Simpson made like 5 or 6 throws in that Missouri game that I don't think I saw one singular time from Carson Beck last year with Georgia.
And
It was unbelievable.
Here's the thing about Simpson. He's been sacked before in other
Placing the
games,
ball.
but he was treated like a crash test dummy
Oh my God!
by Missouri in this game. And I was wondering, because he's not a real big guy, and he looks like, gee whiz, guys, we can still do. Let's see how it affects him. And it didn't affect him at all. He is money. Let's give that guy. And tell me what it boils down to. You can talk about the stupid penalties. Yes, you could talk about the onside kick. Yes, there was a lot of that. To me, what it comes down to is 2 things. You didn't run the ball enough early to establish that. You gave up. You abandoned the run, which was your strong suit and your best matchup differential. You gave up on it early. And then your quarterback isn't as good as theirs. To me, those are the 2 bad. Am I wrong? Rock, am I wrong? You're a true son.
I wasn't listening to you. Sorry.
What were you doing?
I was sending a text
To who?
my insurance agent.
That's fair. I'll say this.
Not if I have any toes on my account that are not going to cost me an arm and a leg.
Bo had.
How about them Tigers though?
I think
Depressing.
like before.
You're not a true son. Like I understand what you're going through, and I feel bad. And if we can help in any way, but you're still a true son, and we're talking about the boys here.
They're still in the mix. Still in the mix. It's just they had a chance. to
Always the
beat
bridesmaid,
big
never the
boys.
bride.
It's just they had the big boys on the ropes. They did, the big boys, and they still found a way to lose.
They could have won the game at the end or tied it. To me, it's not. Well, they're not even close to it. They were, and their quarterback wasn't good.
No, and that's what's frustrating. As I said to you guys, is if I would have walked away from that, been like, man, Bama's a lot better than Mizzou. It would have been like, okay, like it sucks, but we're just not as good as we thought we were, and Bama's a lot better. But I didn't walk away from that game going, oh no, they just got outclassed. Like it was there for the taking, and Bama just won the margins. They won this turnover battle. They won the time of the possession.
Yep.
They didn't make the stupid penalties.
I get
they
that, but
kept going on third down.
Quarterback play is not margin.
No, I'm saying though, even with being outclassed at quarterback,
All right.
if one of those plays that we're talking about, the fake punt, the onside kick, obviously that's a big chance. Not throwing an interception at the end, not taunting, catching an interception in the end zone. Like there were 5 to 6 plays that kind of get hidden in the game that if they just go a different way, Mizzou wins that game.
That fake punt, I thought he had it.
I thought he had it too.
And someone said, some real journo / reporter said, if they had better angles, that might have been a first.
So my
Better
angle of
camera
it,
angle.
I was looking down the barrel, so it's kind of hard to tell where the yard markers are. But I thought on first glance he had it, and then the replays they were showing in the stadium, I still thought he had it. I thought
he didn't. His foot was down.
I thought his foot was in, but it must. It's hard to see in the stadium.
Who do you blame?
Kirby Moore.
Who do you blame for this
Kirby
loss? Rockio.
I blame
Matthew
Rockio.
not being locked in enough. I blame the play calling. I mean,
Okay.
there was Mizzou comes out right away, gets a strip sack. Then they score a touchdown. Then they get a stop on defense, and you come out with the ball again going,
Things are looking
here we
good.
go. 17-17. All the momentum in the world's on your side. If you go down, you score here, that might be the game. They have a 3rd and 2 from like the 30-yard line, and they go empty. And they throw it. And I agree that Ahmad Hardy wasn't great. The run game wasn't great. The offensive line got dominated all day. Horton, the Bama D tackle, was dominating the football game. But Hardy was still averaging almost 4 yards a carry. Hand it to your best guy.
Give it to him.
Even
Give
if
it
Hardy
to him.
gets stacked up the line, I think there was one carry he had where he didn't get 2 yards. Run it, get the 2 yards, and let's keep the momentum going. That was what I thought. When they didn't get that is when I thought, oh, no, that might be.
You can't abandon it so quick, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
As someone pointed out, I don't know who it was, but if you equate it to a boxing match, body punches are the thing that will win you fights in the later round because you stymie the legs of your opponent.
Yeah.
To me, that's what the running game is. In addition, if you're talking about margins and time of possession, if you throw and you incomplete the throw and it's incomplete, you're not burning in. If you run, you're going to help your time of possession
help your
and limit what your opponent can do. It's body punching, and Mizzou didn't do enough of it.
That Norfleet was
Norfleet.
He was open quite a bit.
Yes.
Even the announcers were talking about that too. Where
And
Bo just didn't see him.
There was I don't know
guy on
who
the
was
field.
open early in the game where Bo just didn't see the guy 20 yards
He
open.
did, but he threw it out of bounds on. Like it was.
I don't think he saw him till too late.
He
That
didn't.
Was an
He was.
awful
He
throw.
was already on the run. He
Yeah.
had, like it's
20
not-
yards beyond
yes.
the defense.
It's not that I agree. That's a good point. I haven't heard. It's not that once Bo actually made the throw, it was a close to impossible throw. Like you might not even see some NFL guys be able to complete that. It was the fact that he hadn't seen it before he breaks the pocket and starts scrambling. That's a good
This
point.
guy was wide open on a broken play, and Bo didn't see him, and then the pressure came.
And it
So
wasn't-
made it a very difficult throw.
And it wasn't that he was not wide open. Like, sometimes when the quarterback starts scrambling, the DBs will crash. He was wide open the entire time. Johnson ran a streak, and nobody was within 10 yards.
It was
the
a
entire
broken
time.
play that Mizzou didn't capitalize.
I'm back on my conspiracy theory that Sam Horn was going to win this job.
Apparently,
I'm back on it.
I don't think so. Because if you thought Horn was winning the job, you wouldn't run a wildcat formation with him in the first half of a game.
No, you would. They'd still do goofy stuff
but
like that.
But Horn would start. Horn would have started.
I think they were going to legitimately go 2-2. But again, they wanted Pabula to win the job. I think though Horn was forcing their hand in game one to the point where he was playing so well and Pabula hadn't shown it. And I think Horn legitimately had a chance to win that job. And this game shows me that just from the pure passing side of things, I think he's a better arm talent. And I think he was forcing something in the camp.
I still think that it's some overreactions from this game because I don't think you're even close in this game with Sam Horn because what Bo was doing with his legs to avoid sacks and extend plays.
Sam Horn still. I mean, it was a wildcat play that they ran him.
I know,
it's not because he's slow.
Pabula's
he's not Pabula, but Sam Horn is shifty.
And I didn't think Alabama put a lot of pressure on the quarterback in that game.
No, Bo also I think escaped some. But my other thing is. There was no receivers like on 90% of the plays. There just weren't guys open too. Like I'm not saying Bo didn't miss some throws, but like they were the coverage was suffocating, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's bad route running. I don't know if it's bad play calling, or if Bama's just secondary was playing that well. But there was a lot of times Bo went through his progressions, and there was no one open. Alupide's a beast, though.
Yeah, he
almost got him back in that game single-handedly.
What about the? What about Missouri secondary? How do you think they?
I actually don't think they played that bad. The nail in the coffin, the thing that you look back on, it hurts so bad is having 3rd and 25. You give up 16 on 3rd down, and then Ty Simpson throws a perfect pass to Jeremy Bernard, and then you stop him again on 4th and 2, 4th and goal from the 2, and you let him score. I mean, that was the nail in the coffin, really.
And what's so annoying about that is, they've been people at watching Mizzou games have been bitching about
Toriano Pride.
Just soft bubbles.
Yeah.
And prevent defense sets since Grant was born.
Yeah.
Like this goes back to like the early 2000s, like 6 or 7 defensive coordinators ago, where it's just why are we playing 14 yards off the wide receiver? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Rock? So the cornerbacks line up on the wide receiver for some reason. And again, this goes back to like I remember watching like Carl Geddes in like 2008, like when he would line up on first and like or like second and 6, and he'd line up like 9 yards off the wide receiver in man coverage. And it's just like, what do we do? Like, and then teams would eat up the short stuff. They'd run 6-yard hitches and they'd pick up the first down. And at no point would Mizzou's cornerback even threaten the play because for some reason he's playing off coverage by like 9 yards. And the exact same things happen in this entire game. Why are our cornerbacks 7 or 8 yards off the wide receiver?
Why, Grant?
I'll say this. I think for most of the game, Rock, it made sense. Is that your strategy was they're a lot more talented than us receiver-wise. Our DBs have been really, really bad. Let's bend, don't break. And it worked. I mean, they bent on the goal line. They gave up a field goal. It worked but the situation was...
Not on 3rd and 24.
No, I agree. On 3rd and 25 from the 50, if they pick up a chunk, all of a sudden they're going to be able to go for it or kick a field goal. And you just had played awesome defense for 2 plays in a row, and you gave up a literal check down to the running back for 16 yards, and they get it. And that was
what about the onside kick? You like that or
no? Terrible call. Terrible call.
I didn't until I heard Drink's answer. I thought that they should have kicked it away, but Drink goes, boot
it deep.
If we boot it deep, why didn't you onside kick it? Because at least it gives us a chance. He basically said, let's maximize the chances we have to get the ball. The onside kick was terrible.
Terrible.
The first one was actually really good.
That's the thing.
They called for a timeout.
I just don't like. Is that the club in your bag you really want to use? It's like being a 7. It's like being like a 7 handicap and being like, I'm going to try a flop shot to get on the green here instead of bump and run. It's like use the club in your bag.
Neither option was
and the defense was the club in the bag. Stopping them using your timeouts was the club in the bag, taking the punt, having a legitimate drive in field position with and heck, in my mind, I'm thinking you need to get the ball at the 40 with 30 seconds left to have a chance here. They get the ball at the 10-yard line with what, like over a minute left? I mean,
they didn't get it to the time. I'm saying they needed to.
Yes. But like my point is that you do the onside kick and you don't get it. You're going to be buried. You're going to be buried in your own position with how much ever time left you have after you use up the timeouts.
Neither was a great great choice.
Neither was a great choice, but
And then the fact that it was a terrible onside kick. Did it even go the 10 yards?
No, it did
I
not.
don't think so. No.
Now,
Usually don't.
what I'll say is it was interesting from Drink, and I never heard this from a coach, is that he said, if you have no timeouts in college football, you need a second for every yard you need to get.
I like
and
that.
they had a minute and 10 seconds from their own 20. That's more than enough time. That's enough.
Actually, you're short. You're short by 10 yards.
No. But they didn't need the whole. I'm saying they didn't need the end zone.
Well,
They need, with this kicker,
If
you
they
need
say-
close. A second for every yard, you say?
A second
Yeah.
for every yard.
I never heard
Interesting.
that.
Yeah.
So they had a minute and 10, and they needed about 70 yards. Would have got them to the 10-yard line for a field goal.
I feel like Joe Gibbs might have said something.
I don't know who
There's
said
like
it,
old,
but I
there's
thought
an
it
old
was-
school NFL coach
that
from
makes
tracks years ago
I
who said
think
that.
about it.
I
It
love it.
tracks, but I never heard.
And
the
on that
bullshit.
final drive, you have a 4th and 6 to a loop day, and he makes just that was a great ball too.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I know Bo. If they go back to win that game somehow, that's the moment you look back on. Bo had been bad all day, but man, does he step up and he makes that throw. He moves the chains. Then the moment, and people aren't talking about this, that I go back to that killed them was they have the momentum after the big play. Now, if you can stack a big play with even positive yards, 10 yards the next play, all of a sudden you're really rolling. And they set up a screen to Jamal Roberts. Brett Norfleet had his block engaged downfield. Kevin Coleman had the other safety. It was going to hit for at least 10. I think more.
I actually like that call.
And both threw it to his feet. And
There you go.
And that's one of those things where it's like I
There you go.
actually really would like the call. The players executed,
Oh,
and
yeah, it
just
was
the quarterback completely.
And he was
boosts the
pressured,
play.
but you're going to be pressured on a screen.
Yes.
You got to be able to, even if he just
You gotta
lobs
make
it,
plays, baby.
it goes, he gets at least 8 yards, and it's just, yeah.
Actually, part of the screen design is that the pressure
Yes.
will
Gets
be.
to you, yeah.
Get to you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's a really good point. And that's why, like, the Purdue, in the last 3 quarters is disappointing. The play calling in the last 2 quarters is also disappointing. And like, I know there's a lot of drives to complain about, but for me, it's like, for me, it just crystallizes in the drive on the fake punt. And it's just like if you
Run the ball.
if you eat up 3 yards on first down, everything's different. And
Bo
in
takes
fact,
a sack.
and that's the other thing. It's like, I know people are going to point out that Ahmad Hardy had more yards after contact than he had yards from scrimmage.
The O-line wasn't good.
So the O-line wasn't good, but you still were getting positive yardage by putting the ball in his hands. And so for me, it's less, and this is the thing that people have, the philosophy has changed in the NFL over the last few years, which is it's not about running the ball with success to set up the play action. You just have to run the ball. If you run the ball for 1 yard, it's still potentially setting up that the linebackers and the safeties have their eyes on the play action and take it away. So it's like you don't need 5 yards on first down. You need 2 yards on first down. That way, when you do go to the play action or the RPO or whatever you want to call it, there's at least some threat there. You're at least moving a middle linebacker out of the middle of the field, which is important also for this scheme because what has been so important the first 5 weeks that what wasn't getting hit in this game, Grant, is the underneath routes, the 6 yard things for Kevin Coleman that he was eating on those first 5 weeks. Those plays were never there, and that's the big problem. It's Bo Pribula went on the pick that wasn't a pick in the first half. Where he throws in the Alabama player, catches it, but
and
just
just
barely out of bounds.
Yeah.
He's in bounds, but he drops it as he's falling. That should have been a pick, but also that play should have been a huge red flag to everybody because Bo Pribula misses Brett Norfleet on the under part of that route, wide open. He would have picked up 6-7 yards. I think it was first down. It might have been 2nd and 10. It was either 1st and 10 or 2nd and 10. Bottom line, Bo Pribula taking those short passes in the first 5 weeks as an extension of the run game made the entire offense click the first 5 weeks of the season. And he was just missing those reads. Or he was just taking too much at one time. He was thinking, I got to take the 15-yard throw, even though it's covered by 3 players, instead of just taking the 7-yard easy throw. He took the 7-yard easy throw every single time the first 5 weeks.
You should be part of that coaching staff,
against Bama.
I think the first part of what you said is the most important. You have to run the football.
Yes.
I mean,
They ran for
everyone's
160
like,
yards.
It wasn't there. Look, I know it's stupid, but he had 12 carries, average what, 4.1 yards?
4.3 yards to carry in the long of
4.3 yards.
So he was
Run
consistently getting
the ball. And don't tell me, well, a lot of those yards were, after contact from the deep. That's how he gets yards. He's a guy that's strong and pulls away from would-be tacklers. I've seen it already because I'm a fake true son. I already watched the games, right? I've seen that. And it just seems ridiculous. I think that's sort of panicking on the coaching staff.
I think it was
because, like I said, you run the ball and you you establish that you're going to beat them up with one of the, I mean, he is as physically strong as any running back in the country. You're going to beat them up with that guy.
Here's what's frustrating to your point is it would have been one thing if they were down 17 and they were like, okay, we got to throw back into it, and they score, get a stop, score, and then they're in that situation. Like, okay, it makes sense why I only had 12 carries. My key going in the game was just stay within touching distance. If you're within a possession in the fourth quarter, you've won the first 3.
Doing pretty dang good.
Because then you can still run. You never had to change your offense. And to your point, Jim, is they ran 28 times for 163 yards. 60 of that was a lot of Bo Prabula scrambling, but still, you ran the ball fine. Roberts had 50 yards passing. And to Rock's point earlier with Bo panicking, kind of, he admitted that Alubade at the end, the pick to him was his first read. When Marquise Johnson was wide open, he said, I threw it to my first read. That's what I'm thinking he was doing a lot was ball, read, throw. And on that pick, on the almost pick, like they just look like first reads.
I don't think the intermediate route shouldn't be his first read on that rollout.
I don't disagree with you, but
Norfleet should be the first read. Like he got levels going on those on a bootleg rollout. You read that levels going deeper, especially in college. Maybe in the NFL you have a reverse one where you go deep to shallow, but you read that shallow to deep in most situations in your progression. So that's him literally looking off Norfleet, choosing his second read, and it being a colossal mistake. So maybe we're seeing a rebound in that he goes to a second read earlier in the game and it never works. And so then he falls into what a first year starting quarterback is going to fall into. I'm going to go to my first read. Snap the ball, first read, get the ball out quick. And unfortunately, when you're trying to get the ball out quick over the middle, across the seam, usually if the play doesn't develop, there's going to be 2 or 3 people who can put their arms up in the passing route, and that's what happens. Ball gets tipped or ball gets picked off.
Science chimes in and goes, good morning, gentlemen. Mizzou close, but no cigar. Get ready for Drinky fleecing Mizzou for a raise, leveraging Penn State, Arkansas, and Florida State jobs.
Oh, see, okay, get the Arkansas one out of here. I don't care how much money the Tyson Chicken folks have. He already told them no when they were on his front lawn. I don't buy the Arkansas factors. Penn State and Florida State, yeah, I mean those are blue bloods with a godload amount of money. Although
raise, like how much more money
the
would
Penn
he
State
make?
thing's interesting me because now they got to pay James Franklin $50 million. So like if they're having to break off $50 million to him, how much is that? How much of those $50 million payments are going to be coming out of what would have been your NIL budget or your extra one because everything's got a salary cap and all that jazz. And then Florida State, yeah, Florida State's a huge name, but why would you leave the SEC to go to a lesser conference? Of course, there are reports that the Florida State might jump conferences. I don't see any reason why he's leaving the SEC for Florida State.
But how?
Penn State, the money's not there. And in Arkansas, I'm not buying that.
He ain't leaving.
So I've been fired a lot of times by 590.
Yeah.
I never got 50 million.
I know.
And I was bad on the air as Franklin is as a coach.
I mean, you got to get
How do you get 50 million?
Never in your career, Jim. We had some rough moments. Never in your career have you to the radio equivalent of losing to UCLA and Northwestern back-to-back weeks.
Did you see it's the first
That's dropping an F-bomb on Bally Sports Midwest.
How do you get 50
Worse than that.
Like there's something wrong with that.
Did you see he's the first coach ever to lose back-to-back games where he's a 20-point favorite or more?
Oh.
Also, do you see
what happened?
They suck. Aller's bad. They should not have
Prabula. He's also out for the season. That's rough.
Do you think that did you see who the rumored replacement is? The first name on the list?
For Penn State?
Yeah. Someone who also can't win a big game. Matt Rule.
Oh no.
That would be
I did see that. You're right.
So funny. Also,
but like how much more money was Franklin making than Drinking was?
Oh, a lot.
Like a lot more, even after his
Drink's contract is $9 per. Well, no, Drink's contract is $9 per year, and they're extended him to a fifth year. So even if Drink's full contract is 5 years for $45 million, he's getting a $50 million buyout for getting fired.
It's unbelievable.
I think Drink is like the 10th or 11th.
Yeah, it's just over $9 million, and they keep giving an extension. So I think he's got 4 or 5 years.
Franklin was 1 or 2.
Yeah, so Drink's making like
he's making good money.
He's like money. He's either got like 4 for 40 or like 5 for like 48 or whatever the 9.3 million comes out to after you extrapolate it. So yeah.
Putty's like Sam Horn didn't even throw a pass in the first game. How is he putting pressure on Prabula?
I'm sorry. Is week 1 of the college football season the first time they see those quarterbacks play? or they're like camps and like
think they
spring
do see him.
football and fall football.
I think they
and
see him
summer workouts.
I think the coaches do get to see him practice.
So they've seen him. So wait,
I'm not so sure about
So they
that.
saw
Someone will
Sam
check.
Hone throw more than one pass.
We
can assume.
maybe in warm-ups of that first game.
At least in the
We have to
warm-ups, yeah.
assume. Yeah.
They're out there with their clipboards at that moment. They're making big decisions.
Yeah. Is it not crazy to you, Jim, as somebody who remembers Nebraska is really, really good?
Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Oz.
No.
You may remember when Nebraska was a football
I'm saying
powerhouse.
as-
Right now, we're a bag of poop.
I'm saying, is it not insane that, like, Nebraska's
Pretty good, right?
Is that a good Tom Osborne impression?
No one knows. No one knows. It might be the Pepperidge Farm cookie guy.
I kinda-
No one knows.
I wanna Google
It's
Tom Osborne.
I'm Dr. Tom Osborne.
But it's crazy that, like, Nebraska's head football coach is, like, could be leaving for a quote-unquote better job at Penn State. If you told someone that 20 years ago, they'd think you were crazy.
Listen, Nebraska was the first, and I say this half kidding around because I have no proof, but as I recall, Nebraska was the first program to utilize steroids in their offensive line. It used to be Nebraska had the biggest, baddest offensive line in football, and they would just run the football. Now, let's say they were matched up against an Alabama team. Maybe they wouldn't run for some reason, like Missouri did.
DB killed us. Zero wasn't even in the picture when covering the Alabama wide receiver. Science.
I don't know who number 0 is, Science.
That taunting was one of the most stupid things I've
Yes.
seen this season. What did he do exactly?
So this guy wasn't even involved in the tackle. They took a guy down, right? I mean, everything.
for loss.
Momentum was everything.
Place was going
Everything
nuts.
was going.
It was a screen pass,
And,
right?
it, and it, like I said on Twitter, like that first drive by Missouri looked like it was AI creation.
Yeah.
Like it didn't even seem it was boom, 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 touchdown. Okay, then they take a guy down, and I forget number 9.
Zion
Young.
Yeah, he
Captain,
wasn't
right?
involved in the play. Gets him, stoops down the guy who was tackled and gets in his face.
Oh,
Your
no.
play.
Yep.
Your captain can't be the one making the
He's
dumbest
the
play on the
captain,
field.
too?
He's the captain.
Son of
He's
a
the defensive.
gun.
He's also
usually
probably a first round and a
First round pick.
Probably.
He's a first round.
Wow.
By the way, I always want to talk about this whenever we talk about Nebraska, but Eric Crouch's numbers will never make me laugh. Eric Crouch's 1999 season, he threw for 1,269 yards. He ran for 889.
and won the Heisman.
And his Heisman season was actually 1,500 yards passing and 1,100 yards rushing. That's a quarterback in the 90s. I mean, Peyton Manning at the same time is at Tennessee, showing he's the greatest quarterback prospect we've ever seen. And then in Nebraska, there's just like 1950s football, baby. Hard defense and the veer.
You also don't remember Crouch at with the Rams.
Oh, I've heard the stories. What happened?
So this guy Crouch, who was a good college quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, and the Rams say we're going to make you a receiver.
Because everyone knew he couldn't play
And
quarterback.
Crouch is like, yeah, I love being a receiver. Yeah, no, this is great. And he wasn't great. But anyway, he did this. Everyone knew he wanted to be a quarterback. He did this. So ESPN came and did a whole feature on him. And they didn't run this clip until later. But apparently he said, Eric Crouch, wide receiver, but really a quarterback. And they didn't use that. But that was his mindset the whole time. And after he said he wanted to be a quarterback, then ESPN played, well, here's what he said back when we did the feature. I think it happened like that.
Interesting.
So who do you top 3 people you blame for that loss? Go.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Top 3.
I thought,
I need to know.
I would say Kirby Moore, but Drink, when asked actually why didn't they run the ball, Drink was like, I don't know, but that falls on me. So I'll go Drink.
Okay.
I think Drink is still a net negative once the game starts, Drinkowitz is a negative. He's great for everything he does outside.
He's making stupid calls?
I just don't know if he's a great ball coach in between the lines.
In my opinion, you go, I'll say it again. You look at the big picture. The penalty stupid. You could judge whether they should have done the onside kick or whatever. Okay, those are, to me, anecdotal. The big 2 things: one, you didn't run the ball. That's on Drink. Secondly, Bo wasn't great, and their quarterback was. That, to me, that's where you lost the game.
Difference.
And it's on Drink to not run the ball. Don't tell me about your offensive coordinator.
Drink here's the play call.
Yeah.
If Drink goes, hey,
he's in the mix.
We need to run. If it's 3rd down and the play call's coming in, Drink goes, no, we're running the ball. guess what gets called? A run play. Drink has the final say, and I know you don't want to do that, but you can do it.
Sometimes you can, and you need to.
I'll go Drink, Bo, and Kirby Moore. Kirby Moore will still get he still
fair.
calls every play. I agree with Kat.
What was the final score?
It was 27-24.
You'd say the defense kind of held serve against
I think they did fine.
Simpson. Like,
it was really bad. It was 17-7, and then they kind of shut the door. Yeah, I mean, you can be upset. They gave up at the end, after the fake punt didn't work, they gave up a 40-yard touchdown drive. Like, they were put in bad situations, short fields over and over again, and they still found ways to get off the field. Like, they played fine.
God,
Simpson only threw for 200 yards.
They were right there, Grant.
and you know what else? To me, Bo wasn't awful. He wasn't.
No,
he just wasn't.
I agree with you.
He wasn't good enough to beat a really good quarterback.
He was C minus. It was C minus football. From
Yeah, I would say about that. It's maybe C.
Because if he didn't have the 60 yards rushing, then it'd be.
So he has C minus. What did Ty get? Ty Simpson? Would you?
Oh,
A
A minus,
A minus.
B plus. He played really well.
He gets
All right.
A minus.
Son of a gun.
And
man.
on top of that, Ryan Williams barely played.
How's Shafe doing? He didn't get any fights down there, did he?
No,
Jeez, I worry about him.
I worry about him too. We give him a hot spot.
Has anybody talked to him?
Well, no, he's not in enemy territory, so no need.
Well, no, because he said
No,
this is the just like the Kansas game. There were a bunch of Alabama fans right next to him because he said the first thing they said to him was, "I hope you're not one of those diehards."
Ooh.
And he was like, "Well, they're going to have a rough day."
Hey, he's different in person than he is over the phone.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
probably not saying everything he's saying on the phone in person.
I love insane true son Brendan Schaefer. It's my favorite version of Brendan Schaefer.
I know.
It's incredible.
I like it. I like to poke him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, he was probably losing his mind.
He got blocked by one of those Barstool dudes.
Wonder
He
who
was making a fair point by
Who was he?
Oh yeah, Brandon Walker was.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon Walker.
Brandon Walker was being a crybaby.
All right, here's what
He started turning
Brandon
Walker.
Walker-
I saw that.
Brandon Walker and Schaefer were going at it on
And
Twitter.
I will say, Schaefer was making all the right points back to him. That's why he got blocked.
Yeah, but he also
That's
argued.
funny.
I said, "Are you having a public argument with yourself?" He kind of, I don't know what he was doing on
So
this when he
funny.
quote tweeted, "I can't see how you think the offense will be okay. Bo should have multiple picks." And then he quote tweeted that and put, "I'm choosing to believe the offense will be okay."
He's going crazy.
So he goes nuts. So I said, "Are you
Schizo?
arguing? Is that like a
Is he schizo?
Yeah, that's schizophrenic." He works.
Only when Mizzou's playing. Only for
Right.
2.5
That was
hours
just a
every
nice-
Saturday.
God, man, oh man.
I admire him though
So
for
do
his
I.
love of Missouri.
Yeah, I
do.
love it.
Please don't lose to Auburn.
Oh,
He said that's your
man.
Super Bowl, right, Auburn?
Every game's our Super Bowl now.
Can I say?
It is
Can
now.
I say Ari?
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
If you live in the St. Louis, Missouri area, you can.
All my buddies went to Mizzou.
There you go.
I also put out a Stella pick after
Yes.
that loss to help cope.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see. Ryan Williams is injured. He was just used as
Yeah.
a decoy when he was in the game.
His hamstrings beat up, I think.
Let's see. 12 carries for Ahmad Hardy. It's inexcusable. Kirby needs to be held accountable. So effing dumb, Wombat. Please explain the onside kick. It's so stupid. Oh, man.
I thought they should have kicked deep, too.
And you gave
The
Drake's
Drake's answer
explanation
was
Yeah.
good. And it kind of changed my mind as the head football coach, how you look at it.
I don't know if I read this from Science, but he goes, again, our DB and kicking game killed us. Running Hardy 12 times is sad. Remember, Moore interviewed for Arkansas job and not preparing for Alabama. Not happy.
He did interview for the Arkansas job.
and he didn't prep.
He didn't prep.
I'm going to assume he did prep for Bama.
All I know is
Rock.
if I had to do cliff notes on prepping for Alabama, let's say I'm the offensive coordinator.
Mhm.
I went to Arkansas. They wined and dined me. I didn't really have a lot
It
of
was
time
on
for.
Zoom.
I go, all right, check. Run the ball. like you would think that would be your default position anyway.
Uh-huh.
Run the ball. Like everyone, that's the thing that I found frustrating. And I was frustrated during the game. I'm not using hindsight because hindsight's always 20/20. But if you read anything or watched anything and people talking about this game, everyone said, yeah, Alabama's not great against the run, and Missouri has an awesome run game. That's their advantage. Everyone said that's like Missouri's number one
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And you could say, well, they stack the box. It doesn't matter. You run the ball.
Can I ask all three of you a question, though? Because this is the big hindsight
Not Rock,
question.
he's still doing other stuff.
In the moment, not looking back because it didn't work, did you like the fake punt? I did. I thought it was the right call.
I did too. And it took me a little by surprise. Maybe they were expecting. I wasn't. And I watching in real time, I thought he made it.
I did too.
Yeah, I thought he made it as well.
Did you like the call, Cam?
I don't know.
The aggressiveness?
Yeah. I like
Lay it all on the line.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I do like the
I like the call. I just wanted it. I just would have liked it to be on like 4th and 6 instead of 4th and what?
No,
I guess 4th and 3 instead of 4th and 4.
And they would have gotten it. I don't get why they don't run it to the wide side. They do the same thing with Hardy running the stretch play. Why are they obsessed with the boundary?
I don't know, like that. There are a few things that like I let myself like bitch about with like college coaches and like high school coaches. It's running plays to the short sides. Like the one thing where I'm just like, I feel like you're just ignoring common sense on this one, my guy.
like you can't run every play to the wide side.
No,
obviously.
I get that.
But like for every
they'd overload it.
For every 3 plays you run to the wide side, then you run one to the short side. Like you don't need. Mizzou runs 90% of their stuff to the short side.
You guys keep bitching about these coaches. I guess they made some bad decisions.
And here's my thing, though. It's like, I get it. Every once in a while, you got to mix it up, but set it up so that when you do run the fake punt, set it up so that that's the one you run to the wide side to give yourself a little bit more room.
Yeah, but the short side sometimes, if you have the proper blocking scheme, the short side can actually help the running game. It gives you a lane.
That's true.
It gives you a lane, and it depends on what are the schematics of your play. Now, look, back when I coached, when I was on the staff of Dr. Tom Osborne in Nebraska.
At Delaware.
You're a little off based on the interview I listened to a minute ago.
Well, it's fantasy.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what he sounded like. It was too long ago.
It's like Will Ferrell doing George Bush.
Man was coaching through the 80s.
Listen, it's like Will Ferrell doing Bush. It was the character I'm getting. Not
he had that thing down pat. Yeah,
all I'm saying is there are times where your blocking scheme is built for the short side. But it's easy to say, oh, you go to the you got more room over there. But sometimes that sideline is a barrier that you take advantage.
Put him in space.
The frustrating part to me is when you run the stretch play to the short side. Okay. The stretch is all about getting wide, and then you get wide, and then you're wide to the sideline. That's the play that.
Tubby Raymond, the guy at Delaware, by the way, did used to say to Rock's point, if you have 2 quarterbacks,
that's not a Tubby Raymond impression.
You have no quarterbacks. I know, but when he
Can I get a Tubby Raymond impression, please?
Okay. The only one I know is this apple salad? What? Is it? Oh, my. I think it's apple salad at the team buffet. What? No, I think it's potato salad. It's apple salad. Oh, my. And then it was potato salad.
If you don't got 2 quarterbacks.
Here's what sums it up. Anthony chimes in. Mizzou continues to show that they're a B plus program.
Yeah.
Alabama played a B plus game, but they know how to win. They had chances and created 4 turnovers. Anthony. B program. A B program. All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit newinfo.com and click on advertising or email partnerships at luinfo.com for more information.
Looking to get organized and support local? At St. Louis Closet Company, we've been designing custom closets and storage solutions right here in St. Louis for over 30 years. From walk-in closets to home offices and even pantries, we create personalized, organized spaces that fit your lifestyle and your space. Built locally and installed professionally. Call 314-781-9000 for your free estimate or visit stlouisclosetco.com today.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis County Police are investigating a deadly crash in Spanish Lake early Sunday morning. Officers say a man walking along Lusher Road near Victorian Village Drive was hit by a car around 1:30 a.m. He was taken to a hospital but later died. The driver is cooperating with investigators. St. Louis Metropolitan Police officers went to the 6000 block of Lucille Avenue to investigate a shooting and found a man dead there. The investigation is continuing. The man allegedly forced his way onto a school bus in the Ferguson Florissant area, demanding his daughter beat up another student. Police charged him with several misdemeanors. A wrong-way crash on I-55 left 4 people injured early Saturday in Perry County. A minivan driving south in the northbound lane slammed into another car. The 34-year-old minivan driver was airlifted with serious injuries. 3 teens from the other vehicle were also hurt. Authorities say everyone was wearing seatbelts. The investigation into that crash is continuing. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We still have high pressure covering our area, so we're in pretty good shape for the next few days. Temperature staying pretty warm, too. We'll be sunny today. We're headed for about 80 on the afternoon high, and the wind should stay light. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. We'll be in the low 60s, and then we get about 80 on the afternoon high on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text, weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
There's 2 men here. Are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah. A lot of negativity in this room about Mizzou right now. Most from you. I'm a realist. They boys think they're going to lose next week too.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, man, the high is going to be over.
We weren't saying we think they're going to lose. It's just that Auburn's
has double magic at home,
and their defense is legit. If you watch the game they just played, their defense is legit. And so when you watch Pabula struggle against a very good Alabama defense, I'm not saying the Alabama defense is that much worse than the Auburn crew, but the Auburn defense is undoubtedly legitimate. And so after you watch the game that he just had, and now that they're going to have that tape to look at, I don't have a lot of confidence that Bo Pabula is going to have a big game against Auburn. But again, the question is, can you consistently run the ball, which is something they didn't do.
They didn't try.
Well, and that's the thing. And that thing is so disappointing too, because the week before Vanderbilt has the exact same issue, whereas they're breaking off a couple big runs, and then they just immediately face some resistance in the run game, and they immediately abandon it. And this is from B. Shafe's Twitter. He pointed this out. This is a great way to look at the point. The difference, though, between the Vandy mistake and the Mizzou mistake is the Vandy mistake led them to not running the ball and putting the ball in Diego Pavia's hands, who is their best player. Mizzou's mistake led them to taking the ball out of their best player's hands, which is Ahmad Hardy. And so while it was undoubtedly a mistake by Vandy, and this was just a great point by B. Shafe, you can at least understand them making that mistake and going, well, we got to lean on Pavia. Mizzou made the same mistake, but the difference there is that Mizzou's star player is not their quarterback. And I thought, to B. Shafe's point, that really makes the mistake and the context of watching a team make the same mistake against Bama just a week before makes it even worse.
So Shafe's going toe-to-toe with that Barstool cat with the nice hair, who actually I think is kind of funny.
He is, but
he's pretty funny.
Brandon Walker was being words I can't say on air, but he was being a crybaby. I'll say this.
With his rant about Mizzou fans.
So first, you want me to start from the beginning?
Yeah.
So first he goes, if you're a Bama fan, this is even the biggest game of the month for you. You just played Georgia at Georgia and you beat them. But if you're a Mizzou fan, this is the biggest game of a lifetime. And Mizzou fans were like, okay, we see your point, but no, it's not. We played in 2 SEC championship games, and one of them, if we would have won, we would have made the BCS national championship.
Also a Big 12 championship game, which was the same case.
In the last 18 years, they played in 2 games that if they would have won, they would have been in the national championship game.
Yes.
I don't care how big it is. Those are bigger than this Alabama game.
Yes.
Right. But was he just trying to make his point?
He was just trying to make
little
clips.
I don't know.
And then Mizzou fans.
This game's pretty big.
And to Brendan's point, he said, I agree with you. This is a really good point. But Mizzou's played in at least 2 bigger games than this.
Fair.
And then Brandon Walker was like, but you lost them, so it doesn't matter. They aren't that big. And Brandon's like,
that's such a dumb argument.
No, they were still big. If we would have won them, you would have said they're bigger than this.
Yes.
Why is it different? Just because they lost that Bama game doesn't mean I think it's not a huge game still.
And that's why I like the take that we put out over on STL Sports Central, that it was the biggest game maybe in Faroe history.
That's true.
Because you have 2013 against A&M as really the only comparable game, because because they beat A&M,
that was
they go to the SEC championship game, which was essentially a semifinal.
Where would they be ranked right now?
So if they'd beaten Bama, we talked about this last week. I think because everybody else won, but nobody else. I don't think
Oregon lost.
Oh yeah, Oregon lost. Yeah, they're up to 8. You're right.
Indiana was 3.
I thought they were frauds.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Everybody was saying Indiana's frauds.
The big thing was that Tennessee didn't steamroll Arkansas, LSU didn't steamroll South Carolina, and Georgia didn't steamroll Auburn. So had Missouri won this, there's a good chance that they jump all of those SEC teams. That I was wondering. I'm like, are they going to jump all of them? Or are we going to get some of the blue blood bias, even if Missouri's undefeated? But none of those teams won big. So if they beat Alabama with Oregon dropping it, they're top 8 easy.
So but with Brandon Walker, basically, he was hoping he got all the Mizzou fans happy that he picked him to win. Then Mizzou fans were like, well, good point. Glad you picked us, but here's a little flaw in your argument. And then he got snippy at everyone, and then during the game was like, "Go beat him by 100, Bama. I hope you kill Mizzou." And then he was just kind of a sore loser. I guess
ain't gonna take lightly to that kind of talk.
B-Shave said he wrecked that guy.
He did. I think he did. I actually think he did. Then Brandon Walker blocked B-Shape, which is the epitome of you lost the argument. If you had to block the person that you're arguing with, you lost.
You got to mute the person.
You mute them.
I don't block them. I just mute button people like crazy. Because the fun part is I'll go and I'll see a post that I posted, and I'll see like a reply number. I'm like, I don't get any replies to that. And I'll click on it, and it'll just be 3 people that I muted, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go through this trash. And inevitably just the dumbest comments in the world. But I needed entertainment for 5 minutes, so it hits.
No one wins an argument on Twitter.
I don't disagree.
No one wins. Everyone thinks they won on Twitter. I'm not saying B-Shape did. He probably won, but you never know. The big question is who's going to bring us in food.
Food's coming.
Because we had...
Food's coming. No, it's on the way.
Really?
Yeah, it's still coming back.
Wow.
Gosh dang. Put a smile on my face, baby.
Grant was good again.
Grant sounds just like McLovin.
Oh wow!
Little
Is
bit.
that,
Super
that,
bad.
yeah, that is. You know what? I can kind of see why people are saying that.
I can't.
Has he done anything
Don't tell me I
after
look like
Superbad?
him, though.
Is he the one of the guys that was?
He's been in a few things.
Okay.
I've never seen that movie. Let's go to break.
Yeah, we're gonna go to break in 10 minutes.
Now
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good.
You have
10
8
seconds, I should
Cam.
say.
I've never
You
seen
never
it.
saw Superbad?
No.
Oh my god!
Let's go to break.
Oh, now he's curious. All right, we'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rear view.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds, not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always gonna be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Well, you don't get much better than him. Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers fast and safe transportation solutions for individuals, dealerships, fleets, and businesses of all sizes. The Fast Track team prides itself on honest communication, competitive pricing, and real-time tracking, which gives our customers peace of mind from pickup to delivery. Whether you're shipping a single car or managing a large fleet, Fast Track delivers a smooth, hassle-free experience every time. Come see why Fast Track Auto Transport has been St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs for over 25 years. The trusted way, the safe way, the Fast Track way. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. That's ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood. KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis. Have a great day.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. President Trump welcomed what he calls the historic dawn of a new Middle East as he spoke before the Israeli Knesset.
We gather on a day of profound joy, of soaring hope, of renewed faith, and above all, a day to give our deepest thanks to the Almighty God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
The first phase of the U.S. negotiated Gaza peace plan got underway with Hamas releasing 20 living hostages held since 2023. President Trump flew to the region to take part in an international peace summit in Egypt. He told reporters while aboard Air Force One he thinks the ceasefire is going to hold and the war is over. Trump said Saturday his administration found a way to pay troops during the federal government shutdown. Trump wrote in a Truth Social post he's using his authority to direct Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to use all available funds to pay the troops Wednesday. Healthcare remains a major sticking point for Democratic lawmakers as the ongoing shutdown drags into another week. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries claims on Fox News Sunday the issue is impacting millions.
My friends on the other side of the aisle, they seem to believe that healthcare is an extraneous issue. We don't believe it's an extraneous issue. It's a central issue.
Officials in Tennessee say no one survived a powerful explosion at a munitions plant. 16 people are known to have died.
During the Saturday morning news briefing, Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis said, "At this time, we've recovered no survivors."
This is a huge ordeal. It's a very devastating ordeal.
Officials say the cause of the blast at Accurate Energetic Systems is still under investigation, and they can't rule out the plant, which produces military explosives, is located about 50 miles west of Nashville. I'm Lisa Carton.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit StrongTel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen. So what's the channel?
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. 800-891-6335. That's 800-891-6335.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
The Lou Information Station presents Hante Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, 9:05 on a Monday. Let's go. Get up and get them in. We're live on YouTube. Check that out right now on YouTube. Just go to Lou Info and like and subscribe. And you can text in to 314-590-3770. We got somebody new in the studio with us today. First time we've ever met, really, Rachel. And she brought food in, put a smile on our face. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Rock got into a better mood, just like that when you showed up as well. So
he yelled at me this morning.
He did yell at. He was a little grunt. He did yell at Grant a little.
He yelled at me on the air.
Then he yelled.
She's going to agree with me though. Grant was trying to get a little lippy about the Illini losing.
I wasn't.
So.
No, it was about Mizzou.
It was a good question, Grant. No, it was a good question, Grant. Straight up lie. It was a good question, Grant.
He was making a joke about how Mizzou covers, but the Illini got slammed. He was.
I didn't say
it was a two-pronged joke. He was trying to get me for a betting thing, and he was trying to make fun of the Illini.
And just so you know, your boyfriend was
me.
trying to throw out there, look, if they only played the second half, Illinois would have won.
That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all.
It's kind of what you said.
That's a lie.
I mean, I didn't even get to watch, so I don't even know what happened in that game.
It was so your sister was getting married.
Correct. So I was taking care of her all weekend.
Is that fun? Were you the maid of honor?
I was. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It was fun as soon as my speech was over.
Yeah. Oh, you're nervous about that, huh? The speech thing?
Yeah, and I public speak every day, so I don't know why I was nervous.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a different environment. Everybody's watching, and I don't know.
If you're a lawyer, if you would have given somebody a gavel, it would have made you more comfortable.
I feel like if I had an opponent, I would feel better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawyers are like great guests on like the talk shows and stuff because they're used to cross-examining people. And so I would think that would be a wheelhouse for you, getting up there and Did you roast your sister or or her fiance at all, or was it all positive, fun, and giggle?
It was all positive. I roasted the fact that he had 2 brothers giving a speech, yet I was told I had to keep mine super short, but he got twice as long.
Oh, snap.
So I was like,
I don't like that.
I was like, so do I get twice as long? And I said, never mind. We'll all get on the dance floor. They had a 9-piece band. It was super fun.
Where at?
At Norwood.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Cash.
Nice.
Cash money, right?
I don't know. I didn't pay.
Do you still play a lot of golf?
I try to play like at least twice a week.
Yeah. You're better than all of us.
Now, why did you think, though, that I was afraid to come down and meet you?
I was just trying to rile you up.
All right.
She might have been joking.
All right. I didn't know. I thought there was some. I thought
she might have been joking.
Listen, Brock and I sometimes don't agree on the show.
Oh yeah.
And I thought he might have been bad mouthing me to you.
Yeah.
No,
I was thinking that this short coward doesn't want to deal with you.
It was significant other.
The exact words.
Keeps him up in the booth instead of coming down to where he normally does his work. What?
That was my favorite game of the year when you guys were sitting in the back. It was the funniest damn. I couldn't stop laughing.
So funny.
It was hilarious. And I'm like, Jim, go find them.
You try not to eat during the moment. You try to get all your food down during the breaks.
Yeah.
He needed a bratwurst.
No. Everybody's, they're looking at you. Everybody's texting you.
Turn
You
it
got a
on.
big hot dog you're scuffing down your face. Yeah.
Turn it on in like the 5th inning was the funniest thing. I just turned it on and
I knew it was you.
You were casually turning it on.
Oh my God, that's
Did you clock Roderick before me?
I saw Roderick too.
I don't remember.
I saw all you guys.
You have a unique silhouette.
I do, yeah.
I
have a large head.
But I was looking forward to coming down and meeting you. My question is this, because you're here. It's sort of my job to pick at the seams on things.
Please don't.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Oh boy.
So it's been our experience here that Rock is sometimes grouchy when he first comes in. So my question is, when you guys are home and it's a non-work day, and you get up and you go, "Hey, honey, I was thinking of making pancakes." Pancakes? Why would you think I would want pancakes?
What kind of stupid idea is that?
That's what I envision. Is there any truth to that?
No. So if we are both home on the weekend, he literally will go make me my coffee. He'll be like, "What time do you want coffee? Do you want to sleep in?" So today I thought I was going to get that treatment. Instead, I got, "My car won't start. What do I do?"
That sucks. No.
So I drove him here in my pajamas. Had to get gas in my pajamas.
Oh no! And you got food too.
Huck's got a real nice view this morning.
Yeah. Trust me, there's some characters that cruise around at the Hucks down there.
Yeah.
You're okay.
That's a rough crowd.
You were probably one of the more well-dressed people.
Yeah, it is a weird crowd there. Every gas station's different.
Yeah, with my t-shirt down to my knees.
Oh, I've seen some things in there though.
It's a Grateful Dead t-shirt. It's a good-looking t-shirt.
At least I had sweatpants on.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
we
Rock.
appreciate that.
What's up,
Seriously.
buddy?
I saw Roosters. Somebody. No.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, don't put it back up.
You can put it back
As somebody who also gets that question way too often, I think it's just
Just
move on.
7 years or 9 years for you?
7. But I'm
Nicely
22.
done. Yeah, you're fine, man. You're killing it with the long-term thing. Good for you.
But I also get that question a lot, so maybe we just move on.
What do you ask?
I'm gonna answer Rooster from Birmingham's question. Strategically timing it.
Ooh.
Strategically timing it.
What was the question?
Rooster from Birmingham asked me if I'm dragging my feet.
Oh,
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not ready to do all of that. So we're good.
But there is a follow-up.
We need a little wedding detox.
As you know, I'm a
Things are getting
journalist.
serious. Things are getting serious.
I'm a journalist. At this moment, do you feel, however, in spite of your reluctance,
Man, Rock.
You can
that
leave
Rock
whenever
is
you
the
want.
one?
You can leave whenever you want.
Rock, poor Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
There it is. You goddamn right he is.
She wouldn't have let me move into her house if I wasn't for
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's true.
My house is like
You know.
my space. He wouldn't be allowed to live there if I didn't think he was the one.
Okay, now I have one other follow-up, and then I'll
keep it going, Jimmy.
And then I'm gonna give good
because I've had Kate on here plenty of times, and she got the treatment too. So it is what it
Okay,
is.
so I'm happy for you guys. This
Yeah,
one
but
is
maybe
headed
some
to marriage.
crap
We're
out
not
late.
putting a timetable on it, nor should you. But at what point of the marriage do you feel it will start to kick in that you're tired of footing the bill for everything?
Wow.
Jimmy.
Did you have
Jimmy
to?
is such
You're such a jerk.
You are such a jerk.
I retract.
You are such
I retract the question.
I pay all the others for the deals. Thank you.
Question retracted. You can do that. When you're cross-examining someone, you can say I retract, right?
Can you?
Yeah, you can say strike.
Strike.
Strike from the record.
Are you striking?
I'll answer that.
Oh, she's answered it.
I don't pay for everything.
There it is. Thank you for saying that. If I said he wouldn't have believed me.
That country club membership and those green seats are split down the middle.
Hey, don't forget 113 at Enterprise Center.
Those are mine. My sister and I split those.
I'm also about to be ostracized from those seats again. That was a crappy ass game too, by the way.
And Rock is banned.
Damn it! Why is he banned? He's bad luck.
So the 3 years that we have dated, I've had season tickets, and I've split them with my sister. And I bring Matt, and they lose almost every time I bring him.
Who's Matt?
This guy.
Oh yeah,
you call him Matt.
I call him Matt.
What if he called him Rockio? You can't do that.
Oh, I do that in public if I'm trying to get his attention.
No one calls him Matt. I didn't even know your first name was Matt.
Know. I
didn't know you had one. I thought your parents were too poor to afford a first name.
Hey, what the hell was that? Rockio. Oh, that's. What was that for?
Because we're dealing with wealth right now. I'm trying to drive home the.
Parents are up in St. Louis working their asses off right now. You're taking shots at them? Come on, Jim. Don't be a.
We work with Kim every day.
That's true.
What?
Yeah, Cam's wealthier than I am.
No,
Cam,
you got.
I figured out his house out at St. Albans.
I got a nice house. That's fine.
I live in the
Someone
city.
gifted that to you. I guess. Yeah, okay.
My parents
that
did.
was he didn't make anything from hockey. It was actually volunteer.
I did, yeah. I should have more money than what I do have. A lot more, actually. I should have more money. Makes me depressed thinking about it. I think about it. It's actually depressing. More money than I do.
I think the things you've shared with us bode well for Rock. So thank you for doing that.
For Matt.
I'm not calling him Matt.
Yeah, I can't do that either.
I remember when they were like, if we have this child, can we get a discount if we don't give him a first name? Of course, it's half the price. So they didn't give him a first name.
They gave me a first and a middle name.
What's your middle name?
Joseph.
Oh, that's why when if you'll notice, Matthew during blues segments, I will involuntarily twitch my head at certain moments when somebody mentions number 71. Because when I hear Matthew Joseph, my ears immediately go, did my mom just say my name? And so like during blues segments, you'll watch it, my eyes will do a weird twitch thing whenever people mention Matthew Joseph, because I'm like, am I getting yelled at? Am I getting yelled at? Am I getting full named here? No, it's not. Am I getting full named here? What's going on? Is Rock clean as far as does he leave the dishes out? Terrible. I'm sorry. Is he bad at that? Yeah. So when you come home, it's always nice when the house is clean.
So that's what our biggest fights are always about.
Yep. You better tighten it up. I know.
And it's
better tighten it up.
That's
I know.
He's got some work to do in that regard.
You guys both work hard, but coming home to a clean house puts a smile on your face, and the opposite doesn't.
My house is clean.
You better get on your game, boy. You better get on your game.
Still my house.
Okay.
Hey. You better get on your game.
Yeah, but men and women are different in that way. Like clean to a man might be clean, but even if it's like arguably clean, a woman will say it's not clean enough.
Yeah, it's a different levels.
And I know you're not saying a word.
But as Maddie Whitener has said on the Maddie Whitener's dealt with that thing on the show, and as Maddie Whitener said, sometimes you gotta bear down. Don't pick that battle. Don't pick that down. And I go. Yep, I'm wrong. I'll clean it up now. I blew that one.
That's fair. That's fair.
I very rarely. I usually am just like, yeah, I screwed that one up. Oh, I'll take that one.
He has some cleaning to do today.
And I think that's fair. She drove you here.
That's right.
And she brought us food. So we're on her side.
Yeah.
We like her better than you.
Yes.
I need the flowers to die so I can get you new ones.
Those will be lasting a while.
Yeah, they'll last a while, unfortunately. I think something else.
Get new ones before they die.
We've had some weird experiences on this show. We've had actually our board ops parents call in one time because they listen. Yeah,
my parents listen.
That was weird. Remember, Seth's mom and dad would call in. Seth's mom would call in.
They were very nice.
They were sweet people. But of course, we're going to ask all the hardcore questions and stuff like that to make it uncomfortable, which we like to do, especially this guy.
Yeah, you guys are.
He's a journalist.
You guys are not.
He is. You know, you're damn right. he is.
Seth had a different relationship than you guys. He had a girlfriend, and they got a dog together, like on their.
You're ready, Jim.
I didn't like
third
that.
week of dating.
Wow.
Right?
That pissed me off.
Right? It was
I go,
way
you are
early.
not ready to have a dog.
Right.
Sorry.
It was about 3 weeks in, right?
Yeah. And it was matted. Remember?
Yes. And they were fighting over who gets the dog after.
God, I don't like that. If you're not ready to get a dog, you're like, "Whoa, dogs can take care." No. It's a hassle. Like you got to have time. You got to have time to walk, and you got to be around. God, it would drive me nuts when I'd play with these guys, man. These young kids, and they're like, "I'm going to get a dog." I go, "No, you're not. We're gone every other day. What are you gonna? That thing's gonna be neglected." God. Anyway, it's a full-time job, Rock.
Seth and his girlfriend got a dog.
Yes.
Like 3 weeks into dating.
Yeah, and then they're talking, and we're like, "Oh, we had to take it to the whatever." Like, what happened? Like, oh, his hair was matted.
Oh my gosh!
Like, it takes a while for the dog's hair to get matted. Like, you're not taking care of it. Jeez, right,
That's a long
Jimmy?
time.
And we got on him hard for that.
As you should.
I know.
Well, I mean, literally, getting a dog is not a big thing. Like, I'm still waiting for, we're still waiting for my schedule to kind of crystallize a little bit and like solidify so that we can have like a routine of like, okay, if I'm going to be gone from this time to this time, the dog is in the crate, and then this time they're out of the crate, and this time they can be in the crate again. So that it's not way too much crate time for them, and it's
not fair to them.
She's busy, I'm home, but I have a weird schedule. You know how it is, Sam. Like, I have weird scheduling, so it's like, is it enough time where the dog can be healthy and also safe, and well taken care of,
and love. Are you you're a dog lover, right?
I love dogs.
And you're a dog lover?
Yeah, I want a dog really bad, but
more than cats.
What about a kitty cat?
They scare me.
I would get a cat.
They are wimpy. Then, if that's the case, they are lovey. I love my kitty so much. God, 17 years. Damn good cat.
I would love to have a cat. I would love to have a dog. I work stupid hours.
See, that's the thing. Well, cat's pretty independent. Clean the litter box out. Rock can do that. You know, it's easy to do. I'll teach you how to do it. You can get one of those litter boxes that you go yoink, and it goes and it cleans itself. No big deal.
As soon as Rock keeps his room nice and clean.
That's a lot. God, that's what I wanted there, baby.
That's a lot of
you better get on your game, Rock.
To have a cat. It's a lot of carpet to have a cat.
I'm allergic to cats, though, Cam. So that's part of the reason.
Is that why you're scared of them?
Oh, cats are great too.
They're awesome. You don't realize how much you like your cat until you get one. I'm telling you.
I hated cats until I inherited two with my wife, and I love those cats.
Yeah.
Every bit as much as I've loved any dog.
They're different than dogs. Their affection's different than dogs. It's completely different. It's completely different. Not really. That little boo-boo would follow me everywhere I went. Are you kidding? I'd put it underneath my...
Cats were just as... I will say this about Stella.
Love me.
Stella is Aaron's dog. I have a mini bull terrier named Stella.
I've heard.
And I love her to death.
She's on Twitter.
But she's on... I mean, that's Aaron's dog. I mean, we all help. But
she goes there, yeah.
Aaron follows Aaron around.
That's how Will and Luna are.
And if Aaron's out or something, she'll be like, all right, I'll cuddle with you. But I'd rather.
She's number one. Yeah. She's number one. Kate is too. She's there more. You know, she does more things. Once you feed them, you're the one feed them more than whoever else is living with you. Like they're gonna go towards you.
Those cats were yours, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boo didn't care about Kate at all. Didn't care about it. I mean, it was all about me all day, every day. Even when I'm going to the bathroom, doesn't matter. Taking a shower, she's watching me. Oh yeah. It's a different kind of affection. I loved it.
They're great.
They're great. Hilarious.
I hope you guys get a dog or a cat because I'll bet you would be great owners.
Yeah, I think I have a dog in because I haven't had a dog since I was since my childhood dog passed away like right after I graduated college. Like 2 years after I had graduated from college, my dog passed away. So this would have been like 2014. So I haven't had a dog in 11 years. So yeah, I'd love that.
They bring joy. I have one other question.
No, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
So politically, and I could be wrong.
Oh, gee. See, he just
I would say
it's unbelievable.
Rock is more on the side of, I don't know, like he's real. But he's always a fraud. Communist and flag burn.
That's an inaccurate statement. Oh my God.
You know, like if anyone in this dais was going to throw a Molotov cocktail at a federal building, probably. No, I mean, but it's close.
I mean, if that's the rubric we're gonna grade on, fine. I guess you're not wrong.
Would you say you're closer to that side or the other?
Like a thin line.
Oh, you're so closer.
Oh man.
Like I don't want to pigeonhole. I don't want to get into all political. Would you say?
No.
Would you say you're closer to that side than another side?
No comment.
Okay.
For a multitude of reasons
Does
that I'll
Rock
talk
chime
to
in
you
on
about
Thanksgiving?
after.
Does Rock chime in at Thanksgiving?
I think
We
it was
don't
a
really
fair
talk
question.
politics at Thanksgiving. do
Because
we?
hey man, sometimes that can ruin the night.
We don't
Can
talk
ruin
a
the
lot
night.
of politics, and I'm
No, I'm much smarter than that. It would be dumb.
It would be a bad idea.
You're
for
right. Politics at
There
Thanksgiving.
you go.
I
There
avoid,
you
I
go.
avoid that.
You should avoid it.
I don't want to bring that up.
Let it go. Let it go.
There's no point in doing that.
Have you ever thrown a Molotov cocktail?
No, I've never thrown a Molotov. I've never thrown a Molotov.
I feel like he could have at some point.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Joe, by the way,
Joe, what up?
the power pack or whatever that thing is right there.
Got a damn presentation going here.
Oh, all right.
Got a presentation going here.
And I'm I'll take it
So
back.
funny. On a scale of Nate to Bernie Sanders, where is Rachel?
She doesn't want to say, and that's
She didn't want to say.
question
That one that she didn't want to talk about it. Rightfully so.
Plus, she brought in food.
Jim's the one that asked.
She struck the question down. Good job. Using the lawyer terms. Good job, Grant.
I learned.
it's
so funny.
being struck from the record. We'll talk to it.
Yeah.
We'll talk to it off
So
record.
Rock's actually going to clip that out in the podcast. Jim never asked the question.
Did you watch the Blues play Saturday night? Pretty dang good game in Calgary.
No, I
you're
was
right.
taking
Oh,
photos.
Who cares? They got 100 more games.
Way to listen to the guest, Cam.
I'm just asking.
No, Matt walks up to me at the ceremony and is like, the Blues won. 2 hours later, I go, what did the Blues do today?
It's true. You did do that.
He's like, they won. I told you that.
Little bounce back game.
My God, did they need that?
Hofer was great.
Hofer was fantastic in that game. I thought Jake Neighbours was fan. No one's going to talk about Jake Neighbours. Now he's moved himself up to that top line. Remember we talked about Snuggie. Can he stay up on? I mean, that's a lot of pressure on a young kid. Right now, he's been moved around a couple times. Jake Neighbours is more consistent than anybody else.
Guess what? That's going to happen all season.
All
long.
season.
I don't know. Early
It's
on,
good to have a couple though games in a row.
I get it, but my thing is, it's the same in baseball. Like, they're 0-2. That's terrible. Like,
they only played one game with a full squad in preseason, so they don't even know what they have
lineups
yet.
change. The lines are going to change.
They played when they did have the full lineup and they played against an American League team, and those guys all dominated. So like, oh, this is going to work. Now you're going against the big dogs. Now you got to shake it up a little bit. No one was talking about Jake Neighbours. He's just going out there playing this game. He got bumped down the third line. He scored how many goals a couple years ago? 27 or whatnot. So he's looking for a bounce back here too.
Cam, are you worried that there could be hangover from last year, losing with 1.7 seconds in the
it's such a long summer now, dude.
No, I know, but like you'll see like teams that make the Stanley Cup final, if they lose it, there's a hangover. Or
Well, but you're playing until July. Then that's another month. You know
So
what
you're
I
not
mean?
worried about
That's a first round. That's 2 weeks. Just summer's so long, dude. Like there's so many things that happened. You know, you don't think about it anymore. You don't.
That's fair.
Yeah, especially during the game, you got other problems you're thinking about. You know, but
So a lot of trans news.
So
there's always
let's get to
trans
the trans news.
What's the biggest trans news going right now?
I haven't been following it. Nothing against it.
You should be following it, Jimmy.
Jack Flaherty pitched well in his short stint for the Tigers.
He did.
But what are you?
That kid
But
was
he's owed a lot of money, so he's not coming back. What about a guy like Bieber
for the
Cardinals?
Oh, he's pitching for the Blue Jays right now, correct?
But I think he's at the end of his
I
contract.
think so too. Yeah, that'd be a great
Right?
guy. He's gonna be better next year.
He's
too.
on a 1-year deal this year.
Yeah, he was okay this year, but I don't think he quite found his stuff yet coming off injury.
That's the
Wayne
kind of
was
guy-
talking about him. He thinks he's going to find it next year.
So the issue is, I mean, he did just have it
was a short season. He didn't pitch a lot.
It was, but he picked up his player option, and it was $16 million. So it's what is he going to sign for? What is he going to sign his extension for? He's going to want
Bieber.
Yeah, I mean he's 30 years old. He just had a player option that he picked up for $16 million.
But he wasn't that great this year. So
wasn't that great, but I mean, what's his pitch? What's his line right now in the playoffs?
Yeah, but
But that'll shift his
You're
market.
not wrong.
Am I wrong?
He pitched fine.
Will that not shift his market if he pitches really well?
The thing is, he doesn't have enough innings for you to make a fair assessment. So it's probably not going to be a huge contract. That's why I would think he would be of interest to the Cardinals.
He has put up a 5.23 ERA in his 4 games right now because he got absolutely slaughtered. Sorry, my bad.
Hey Jim,
Sergeant Slaughter.
They're mad we're talking about the Cardinals.
So not
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying is what he's going to want to sign a 4-year deal for, or a 2-year deal for like.
We
like
just played the
10 to 12.
Flaherty drop, and I bounced off.
No,
that.
I'm glad we're bouncing to that.
Did you see the post game with the guy from the Blue Jays? It's like, yeah, I've been taking a lot of heat. My family, they're threatening my family. And so, what did he do? He dropped the ball or something?
No,
The Blue
he
Jays
pitched
won.
well.
No, he's talking about someone else.
No, he's talking about the young pitcher. I'm terrible. Anyway, he was basically saying, "Hey, can you leave my family alone?" He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so he's just getting threats.
Trey Yasavage?
Yeah.
Yasavage?
Yeah.
Why is he getting threats?
I
do not know.
From other fan bases who are angry that he pitched so well. In his outing.
I mean, you're talking about. I mean, we're literally a week removed from a guy from Boston's family getting death threats from Boston fans because he pitched well for the Yankees. I mean, this isn't a surprising. This isn't a surprising thing for anybody. People suck.
I see what I thought Cam was saying his own fan base was threatened.
I did. I just saw that he was talking about his family getting.
We're just a couple days removed from one of our own at luinfo.com. Brendan Schaefer having a public argument with himself on the Twitter tweets. I mean, things happen in the heat of the moment.
You cannot quote retweet yourself in the vicinity.
Did you
of Jim
see the
Hayes.
one?
He will nail you to the wall for having the audacity to quote retweet yourself.
But the best part about it is he changed. He tweeted it and then was like, "Well, you make a good point, Brendan." But
no, he's talking to himself. It's getting scary.
It was. The heat of the moment.
Himself.
I would go to a Missouri game just to observe Brendan Schaefer.
Can you
think he would start a fight?
I don't think he's talking to himself. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what the moment is.
Do you think he would start a fight?
We made sure this past weekend to give him a hotspot. So he had the ability to live tweet during the game while he was in the crowd. Yeah. So that was.
But have you ever had eyes on him during a game?
No. I'm upset that he didn't. I should have told him to go live during halftime just to get his thoughts then. We really need to. I need to do better on that. He's going to be. I think the Vandy game is the next one he's going to, and we're going to send him again with a hotspot.
But that's fun.
To give him the ability. I need his face.
Hey Joe,
on camera.
question quick: could you give him maybe a little per diem to maybe go out in Nashville before so that we can have him really tweet some fun
we need
stuff?
him drunk.
We need him drunk.
That's a financial.
That's a
financial question that goes to Dave Green.
It's a night game. Just $40.
He's a lightweight.
$40. That's
I think
Nashville.
we also need to think we need to also furnish him with a charging block and one of our mini microphones, because if he takes
and a taser.
he needs to take videos of himself reacting to the big plays.
I want him shoot.
If you go to the STL Sports Central YouTube page,
you'll
see you will see that on Saturday night around 10, 11 o'clock or so. I guess on his drive home, he just hit voice record, and talked for 56 minutes straight.
Oh, yeah. Didn't take a breath.
His thoughts on the game. He said that the only other person in the car was his dad, that just kind of would chime in with one word at a time.
Who's he blaming?
And yes,
It's embarrassing. What's his dad's name?
I don't know.
He was a nice man. I met him. I had to give Brendan the hotspot.
Mr. Schaefer, control your son.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit there for an hour.
56 minutes. Right, Rock? Is that how long
while
it is?
driving?
I haven't found
while
it
driving of him just straight giving thoughts from the Alabama Mizzou game. Yeah.
He needs to calm down.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
So you can see it right now on the YouTube if you're watching, and it's the opening card of the video. Instant reaction. No, seriously, this was just me recording my drive back home from the game, full breakdown, and it goes on for 56 minutes.
I wish he was the one driving.
You
just hear the horn honk.
I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm gonna make sure we're not playing audio here, but I just wanna get the visual of what the actual
worst I've ever felt.
Oh, it's just audio. Okay, so it's just this card for the full video, and then it's just audio of B-Shape. Also, I really need video. I need video of B-Shape in these moments. I need a screen of him. I need the anguish in his eyes. Well, never mind. I need the emotion that the other parts of his face will show.
56 minutes.
Yeah.
Dead eyes.
But, I just see him tweet that he was a round Alabama fan. And I said, if trouble breaks out, do the right thing and challenge him to a dance-off or a show tunes duel. Something like that. Can you imagine Brendan, in a fight?
No.
When you're a jet all the way from the first cigarette.
He's a showman. Rachel, does Rock ever corner you and talk about battle strategies of Game of Thrones for 45 minutes straight?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
If he does
Somebody asked.
If he does that, I'm breaking down Real Housewives.
Oh. Which one? Which one?
Listen.
Atlanta?
Listen,
all of them.
Okay.
I'll ask questions. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, what's the deal in this show? I want to be informed.
Now you
I
live
like
with
you to break down.
You live with this man. Would you say, just off the cuff, he's a fan of STL City?
Not really.
Whoa. Good for you. Wow. Okay. Because we believe he is, but we don't.
Good for you.
Thankfully. But I would say you have more insight, and I think you're honest. So I'm going to take that.
I really don't think that he is, because I have offered him, I've been given really nice tickets to a game from whoever. And I'm like, do you want to go to the game with me? And he's like, no.
Wow.
If he was a fan, he'd want to sit in these seats that are basically on the field, all the things, and he doesn't want to do that. So
why don't you want to do it, Ron?
Because I want to sit up in the press box. I got advantage of the whole game. And I can see the stuff when you can't see the opposite side of the field. So when play gets switched, I don't have an idea. And then and part of it is doing the tweeting is just like writing down my notes at the same thing. It's like when I tweet about a moment in the game, my brain can then recall that moment when I need to a week later, and I need to remember this exact play. I can recall it because I had to tweet out what happened, so I typed it out, and so it locks things in my brain. When I just watch,
then you linked it to 17 other tweets.
When I just watch the game casually, I forget about minutia that happens in the game really easily.
That was a nice word.
Hey, Rachel, I got another question for you. Did Rock have a selfie behind a mic wearing a media credential in his Hinge profile?
So we didn't use Hinge. It was Bumble.
Well, what's the difference? What's the difference?
I have to start the conversation.
Really?
Son of a gun. Bumble. Is Hinge just like a free-for-all?
Hinge is supposed to be one that's more for long-term dating, and so they have more questions, more in-depth questions that you can ask, prompts to get to know the person. Bumble's the one that's the girl has to talk first. Tinder's supposed to be more just hookups. They each kind of have their.
Oh, Tinder's more hookup stuff.
Yeah, are you wearing a media credential in your photo?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think
I
don't think I did any of that.
He was wearing a suit. You were at that Mardi Gras thing.
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
But you did have ESPN.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't blame that.
There it is, right there. I don't blame
I'm sure I would have had that.
I'm saying as your
my job.
Yeah.
Well, that's your job.
And that makes sense. That was interesting to me. I'm a sports fan.
Yeah, I get that.
He had good hair. I was all right.
It helps. It helps.
You met me later on in life when I had good hair.
Oh,
no,
man.
I was shaving it like an idiot when I was younger.
You were shaving your head?
Yeah, all through college, pretty much.
Yeah, he wanted to. I was
just taking it down to a buzz.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to pay for a haircut.
God,
guys in the house had clippers, so it was $20 for beer, $20 for a haircut.
Yeah,
$20 was going to the beer, and the clippers were coming out. And
dude, I go to Great Clips, and it's $30. Wow, Great Clips.
That is a third.
I guess I know.
Couldn't do it.
More than that.
Couldn't do it.
More, yeah.
First of all, everything's expensive.
Sauce.
Secondly,
And my hair
If
sucks.
you're someone people know, you better tip out.
I know. Hey, I just took $10. So it's like a $30 ordeal. Great.
I
And my
remember-
hair, they go like this. Ning, 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 done.
I remember one time once a year I'd take my wife to the melting pot. Right, it's really good. And I just remember this is years ago. I take my wife, we have a drink at the bar, whatever. Yeah. I always make sure I tip.
It up.
Okay. Kilcoyne said, "Yeah, I was at the melting pot," and the bartender said you didn't tip, and it was a lie. But you don't want that spread.
That being cheap,
you can't let that happen.
That reputation will stick.
Right,
it will stick.
I always tip.
I do want to say I went to a place yesterday, and I think they might have figured out the tipping screen thing because they got me good. They flipped it around, and it was 3 options in other. First option was 10%. I'm not a scumbag. I'm not clicking that. The second option, 25%. Third option, 30%.
Whoa!
So they completely just jumped 15 and 20%.
20 is standard.
And so,
Used to be 50.
and so I sat there and I'm like, screw you. I clicked other and I tipped exactly 20%. And I'm like, you're not getting me with this.
Wow.
But I was like, that is a sketchy way to do the tip screen. Not even giving you the option to do an automatic 20. It's like, you're not a scumbag.
Do you now, like for takeout, where you go up and get it, do you still tip?
Yes.
I will.
And you still go 20?
I will. My thing right now is if they're not doing anything else other than handing me the food and they flip over the tip screen, other than that. Sometimes I'll hit no tip. A lot of times I'll hit custom tip and I'll put $1.
I don't think it goes to the chefs or the cooks though.
Well,
you know, some do, some don't.
I know this. When you go to the ballpark,
they'll get you.
Some ballparks it goes to food service. Doesn't even go to.
Not even all the tips go to the food. Yep. And they don't even want. I don't think they're allowed to tell you that. But then you kind of figure it out. Because I asked one time, they're like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you asked. No, I'm like, okay, I'll give you cash. That sucks. They're working there, and it goes even all the tips, and no one even knows. Grant, when you getting married? Whoa.
Jesus.
Okay. That's a non sequitur.
When are you getting married? Because I creeped you out. You've been dating that girl for a long time.
First thing first, move out.
You're right on that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I gotta have enough
Grant,
money to
you're
move out.
Yep.
Now you're banking some money, right?
Yeah, it's only been 4 months now since I
You
graduated.
got time. Bank some money.
I'm gonna bank some
You're
money.
100% right on
and
that.
then we'll
Then
discuss.
you'll figure it
Does
out.
she have her own place?
No, so we're both.
Oh,
she might go back to school though, so we got to figure that out too.
Where's she gonna go?
She might go to SLU or Maryville for.
All right,
some
but around
grad-
here.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
gonna stay
good.
around here.
Yeah, you're young, man. Take your time.
Yeah.
Big time, baby.
Can I ask Rachel a question?
Yeah,
As a journalist?
absolutely.
Someone mentioned it. Do you guys own an ironing board?
Yes, I have an ironing board and I have a steamer.
Okay, so that's all I need to know.
Why? Because Rock came in with that wrinkled shirt the other day.
Wow.
That was the most wrinkled shirt I've ever seen in my life.
That was a
There's a lot of
subtle
comments.
attack.
And Rock usually looks pretty damn sharp when he walks in,
Yeah.
even in the morning, although
Was
his eyes are
it
dilated.
last week?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really bad.
It was unbelievable.
Okay, last week should not count.
Ooh.
Okay,
No, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
if it was in the last week, our house has been chaos because of this wedding. Okay, because everybody's been getting ready at our house and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So give them a pass for the last week.
All good.
I only bring it up because someone mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
Someone mentioned it. Rock had it up for a second. Yeah.
It was hilarious.
But
Hey, you don't iron his stuff for him, do you?
Some of his nicer stuff I'll steam or iron if it needs
That's
it.
fair.
Because I have to do it to my clothes because I wear a suit every day.
Steam is not as good for dress shirts as an iron.
No, I know, but I'm saying like when I'm doing all that stuff, I'll do it.
That's nice.
Is he a good cook? He's got to be, right?
He is, yeah, he is.
Seemed like an incomplete statement. Do you mean he doesn't cook enough?
I was thinking the same thing, Jimmy.
Was
I don't-
incomplete?
Yeah.
He could cook a little bit more.
There it is.
But we're
Clip
not-
that off. Clip that off. We finally got something. He's been doing a great job navigating this.
He could cook a little bit more. He could cook a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But he is a good cook and he tolerates my terrible cooking, which is nice. I'm not a good cook.
Really?
And he still eats it.
So Putty James is hung up on the wrinkled shirt, and I'll just tell you,
It was pretty
I'll tell you what happened. It's literally what happened.
Unbelievable.
A load of laundry got left in the dryer for too long. Pulled it out, folded it. Wasn't even paying attention to the status of the clothes. Pulled out the laundry, threw them all on hangers. Woke up in the morning, saw a shirt on a hanger, grabbed it off the hanger, put it on. Didn't realize that it had come out of the dryer way too wrinkled because it had sat in the dryer for too long, and it was literally just I did all the things I'm supposed to do. Just kind of forgot to do a quick quality control check on the shirt before
It's not easy
hung
being
it
on
up.
radio. I'm sorry.
I literally just grabbed the shirt, put it on, was like, okay, these. It's like 2 or 3. I was like, these aren't that bad. It'll set. That was wrong.
The best comment that day was, Rock, did you use that shirt as your pillowcase? That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It's hostile in here. You know what I mean? From us.
Yeah,
from other guys,
and we take it from people
these
like
guys,
Putty Chains, who are
Putty Chains.
Who apparently, I'm supposed to assume is a respectable adult,
a real person.
Might be.
I don't.
Right? It's actually Joe Roderick. That's what he's doing on his phone.
Damn it, Joe!
Putty. I think Putty Chains goes after me on Twitter sometimes.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
He's cool though.
Yeah, I don't care.
He's cool.
I had some Alabama haters in my Twitter this week.
Did you?
This weekend,
just
yeah.
called Alabama fans.
Yeah, that's true. Some haters.
So how do you, like, if someone, to me, I don't block someone unless they curse or take shots at someone.
How have
Right?
you not blocked me yet?
What's that?
How have you not blocked me yet?
Because you don't take shots at me. Or I don't see it.
I was gonna say I got to tweet more.
Yeah, tweet more. Yeah, I don't block. And you can.
I hope you do.
And if they're like legitimate shots, I kind of feel like you're violating the rules. Like you shouldn't block someone for that. But if someone's like ripping me for something, I do always say, like, seems like unfollowing is the best option. And then they apologize and go, no, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I mean, anytime for the most part, if you get chirped hardcore, this is my experience on social media. You're like, God dang. And maybe you comment back like, no, I'm just joking with you. I love you, man. Love you, man. Like,
I abuse my mouth.
Okay. Delete that.
Not delete it.
But anyway, they're usually just trying to chirp, and sometimes it comes off like, geez, Louise. Like, okay. He's like,
I like watching people suck at things and get frustrated.
These are recent drops.
That's not I didn't read that. That was me saying that.
Yeah, that's 100%
You're right.
you saying
You're right.
Yeah, you're not reading that.
You know what Cam loves now? I know we can have a break, but
I didn't bang my bell, Mom.
He's obsessed because bears are attacking people
and killing
and
them.
he couldn't be happier.
No. People are getting mutilated down in the Ozarks
We need
by
to get
bears.
Chris Gardner on. We need to get Chris Gardner on. He's our bear aficionado, and there hadn't been a bear mauled by. There hadn't been a human mauled by a bear in the Ozarks
since the 1800s.
Since the 1800s, and there's been 2 in the last month and a half.
And guess who's excited about that?
Because they're in my backyard. Those bears, we see them all the time.
So it can happen to you.
Yeah, dude.
Cam.
Or my dogs.
Cam, you were as excited telling me about the maulings as this guy would be if Missouri won.
Because we talked about it before. I told you they doubled in population in Missouri, and they're in my
The way you
backyard.
said it,
And now they're
did you hear?
mauling people.
They're mauling.
It's like
Bears
having a
are
werewolf.
mauling.
Listen,
No, it's a real life werewolf.
I'm surprised when that 4.9 earthquake hit a part of Missouri last week.
I knew about it.
Cam didn't come in with like sirens and an expert like
Pom-pom,
lined up
because-
pom-pom signs.
Because there's more coming. Okay, Matthew.
Matt, didn't I say why didn't Cam talk about that?
Because it's not powerful enough.
Because
I'm predicting.
Because I didn't want him to break the table.
The Mississippi River did not flow backwards like it did in the 1800s. That one is going to rock us again in our lifetime. So
Cam, there was a pretty
whatever.
There was a decent one outside of San Francisco, like the day after we left,
And
and I was like,
They're gonna
Cam,
get-
I need the report.
They're going to get rocked too.
There was a point when I was walking through San Francisco, and we had already been there for a day, and I've been walking around for like a full day. It was like my second day, just like walking around town, and then finally hit me. I go, "Oh yeah, this city could get split in half by an earthquake
in half.
any moment." It's like the first day I was there, it didn't cross my mind at all, and then for some reason, day 2, I was walking around. I go,
Now, the infrastructure's a lot better now than it was in like 1906 when they got rocked and then everything burned to the ground.
What was it? What happened? The World Series was
Yeah,
what
88,
year?
right?
86, and that cracked the highway, didn't it?
Yes.
Broke the highway.
I think he killed a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But the positive side of an
That's
earthquake
right.
is it will take your attention away from the human excrement on the ground.
Oh, gee, I saw none of that actually.
You know what, though? So Tyler's friend went to San Francisco. I guess he has family there. And he said there was human excrement all over the...
He saw it?
Yeah.
I didn't see
I
it at
saw
all.
I go there every season.
What
right?
areas are you
Not
going
this year.
to?
Too much of a party.
Market Street, right down the hill from the hotel.
We were
You
on
see
Market Street.
Yeah,
That's where our
They
hotel
cleaned it up.
was.
Like, we didn't turn left and go to Tenderloin because we were told not to. But I mean, I kept turning right. And every time I turned right out of the hotel,
Hey, when I was in Seattle,
never saw
it was really, 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 really
I
bad.
never saw it.
I almost with the drug situation was so bad in Seattle. I was,
Now the drugs were bad.
oh yeah, telling you.
We saw most
Young
people.
little girls doing heroin right in front of everybody. Police walking by. Young little girls. And you're stepping over. I'm like, oh my God. It's the saddest thing. It's so freaking sad. Hunched over like this with the fentanyl. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go to break. Let's regroup. Let's eat. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website.
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS. Wood River, St. Louis.
Origin story begins.
Buddy.
What do you say, buddy?
Man, life comes at you fast. 1 minute you're cruising home, the next flashing lights in your rearview.
And that's when you need backup. With the Legal Buddy app, you can connect to a local attorney in seconds.
Seconds? Not waiting days for a callback?
Nope, right away. DWI, car accident, criminal charge, traffic ticket, Legal Buddy's got your back.
So it's like having a lawyer in your pocket.
Exactly. Someone ready to step in the moment you need them, no matter the situation.
That's peace of mind.
That's Legal Buddy.
We're always going to be buddies, right?
All right, where do I get this?
Just download the Legal Buddy app at LegalBuddyApp.com. Register and use code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
Nice. Tickets, accidents, legal trouble, you're covered.
The Legal Buddy app, always on your side. Download it today. Enter code LEGAL for your chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
But you don't get much better than this. Yep.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis County Police are investigating a deadly crash in Spanish Lake early Sunday morning. Officers say a man walking along Lusher Road near Victorian Village Drive was hit by a car around 1:30 a.m. He was taken to a hospital but later died. The driver is cooperating with investigators. St. Louis Metropolitan Police officers went to the 6000 block of Lucille Avenue to investigate a shooting and found a man dead there. The investigation is continuing. The man allegedly forced his way onto a school bus in the Ferguson Florissant area, demanding his daughter beat up another student. Police charged him with several misdemeanors. A wrong-way crash on I-55 left 4 people injured early Saturday in Perry County. A minivan driving south in the northbound lane slammed into another car. The 34-year-old minivan driver was airlifted with serious injuries. 3 teens from the other vehicle were also hurt. Authorities say everyone was wearing seatbelts. The investigation into that crash is continuing. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com. I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We still have high pressure covering our area, so we're in pretty good shape for the next few days. Temperature staying pretty warm, too. We'll be sunny today. We're headed for about 80 on the afternoon high, and the wind should stay light. Overnight, a few clouds drifting through. We'll be in the low 60s, and then we get about 80 on the afternoon high on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr. And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter. When we hit the field, we have each other's back. And off the field, we got James Carlton and State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that. It's so easy. Check them out online at carseyinsurance.net. MIZZOU.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, 3 show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, 3 show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198. This is the Gateway. For those who seek more.
This is about me and my legacy.
A vision of greatness yet to come.
I will not rest until I have taken everything.
Step through this gateway and live this wrestle dream. An AEW pay-per-view event live Saturday, October 18th from Chaffetz Arena in St. Louis. Tickets on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Oh man, the text line's hilarious. 951 in Kirkwood, Missouri. Somebody chimed in. While we have Rachel here still, by the way, they said, Rachel, if the call sign was KLIS instead of ESPN, would you have swiped right? That's great.
Probably not. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's pretty good.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, I probably would have.
Yeah.
I thought he was cute, so I swiped right, and then I saw the ESPN, and I was even more intrigued because I just love sports. I mean, I played a sport in college. I've been around athletics my whole life, so.
I tell you what, if you guys do have kids, get them in the golf. Get them in, boy, girl, who cares? Get them in the golf.
Oh, that's a non-negotiable.
If I had kids, I would push that
I'm
issue
fairly
like you
confident that
can't believe.
If we have kids,
Right, more than
there will be days where I'm on my way home and I just get a text from your dad, just like, I've kidnapped your child. We're going to work on golf things.
Golf thing. Go ahead.
That's just going to happen.
Go hang with Grandpa all day.
And listen, she's a diehard Blues fan. And so Uncle Cam's going to get a phone call at some point too.
Yeah,
and we're going to
hockey and golf.
We're going to have playing some hockey as well, Cam.
Yeah, I mean,
Uncle Cam will get a call.
You might be obsessed with that.
Another question for you, Rachel. Can you fix my golf swing?
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Because it's there. It's there. It's just not shining through yet.
It's there, but it's not there. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've coached for several years, high school girls, so I can fix things.
Let's meet at Riverside Golf Club in Fenton.
Rock says no.
I'm
the
not
dirt track?
No, you're coming
She
up.
doesn't go to dirt tracks.
You're coming up to me.
Yeah,
I'll go wherever.
You're coming up to Norwood Hills.
Can you get us at Old Warson right here?
No, Norwood Hills. Way better.
Exactly. You don't want to leave Solidarity, baby.
So
you don't go to other
no
Solidarity if you had.
I was joking.
Come on, Grant.
Come on, Grant. Figure it out, Grant.
Well, you're off today. I don't need to be here. Can you? My clubs are in my bag. Can you fix my swing today?
Grant, we have stuff to do.
I'm joking. I mean,
No. I have a massage appointment, and then I have a date with the Real Housewives this afternoon.
What city?
I got to catch up on OC and Potomac.
Potomac.
There's
Potomac and Virginia?
Because DC, right?
DC.
Why don't they say DC?
Because they got in trouble with DC when they tried doing DC a few years ago.
Did they just fight the whole time?
Sometimes.
What is the one that when they announced it, you were like, that town is getting covered?
I was skeptical of Salt Lake City.
But those Mormons are crazy.
Turned out amazing.
Yeah, really? Were they doing weird things?
Oh, they're freaks out there.
Really? Like the guy would have multiple wives and stuff like that?
Oh, no, not that sort of stuff. One of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is in prison for fraud.
That's awesome.
She got arrested on camera.
Yeah, didn't some other Jersey chick do the same thing?
Yeah, but hers was tax fraud. This lady was like defrauding like elderly people.
Oh, evil.
Yeah.
Dang.
And the show producers are like,
yes, exactly right.
Just so you know.
And then a lady from Potomac got arrested this past week for defrauding an insurance company. She claimed all of her jewelry got stolen and then was pictured in it a few days later.
That's awesome.
Stupid.
Now, Jim Edmonds, who was on Real Housewives of California,
OC,
told me, and he's friends with Andy Cohen. He's friends with him, but he said,
I cried when I met Andy Cohen.
Really, that much?
I was super drunk. I was at Napoli. We were on the dance floor. I turned around. He was right there. I started crying. I took a selfie with him.
She cares about me becoming successful in media. Number one,
to meet Andy
because
Cohen.
I might be able to eventually be famous enough where she can meet Andy Cohen.
But what's he do?
Be more successful overall.
He hosts
That's
shows
the
and
list.
produces shows.
Produces.
Like Real Housewives.
Is he from St. Louis?
And he has
Yes.
and he has a show, by the way. He was
Watch
on
What Happened
pregame.
Lives.
I autographed the ball for him, and I said, "Can you put it on your little shelf in that show?" and he said he would, but I can never see. He does have autograph balls.
He's got a bunch of St. Louis stuff like right behind him.
So my dream is to be a guest bartender on Watch What Happens Live.
Okay.
Matt
I gotta get famous.
has to get famous, and then it can happen for me, and that's the dream.
But you probably know this, but Jim Edmonds said that they sit down with all the cameras rolling before they say we're starting rolling cameras, right? So he said a lot of times he's like, there's nothing going on, and they're shooting him. So then they edit in him looking bored into a scene to make it look like he's bored, just to create that effect that he's a bad guy.
No way
or whatever.
Don't need that.
No doubt.
Don't need that.
Andy's friends with Andy, and they would do that to him.
Kay likes Andy too, I think. Cohen.
Yeah, he's the best.
Do dudes like Andy?
He seems like a nice guy.
He doesn't. I don't think he him. Has he made you laugh? Is he funny? Is he funny?
Reason not to.
He's just created a huge.
He's very, very good at his job. Like I'll sit there because
his books are good too. I like his books.
I'll sit there and I'll watch these shows with her because we're sitting in the living room. I'm on my iPad, reading stats, playing a game. I'm
reading about.
I'm screwing around. So I watch these shows in the background, and I never am not like blown away by his ability to host stuff. Like he's one of those guys. He's like Costas or something like that, where it's just like it seems so natural. And it probably seems so natural because he's probably working his ass off, is incredibly prepared, does all his research, and he's talented. Yeah. And that's like when all those things cross at a crossroads, you get somebody who is just so freaking good at that job. I might not be entertained by the job, but he's one of those things where like every time I watch, I'm like, God,
you appreciate
this
dude
is incredible.
It's just not for me.
All right.
So good.
Well, we got to go. Rachel, thank you very much for chiming in and coming and hooking us up with food.
Great job.
Rockio, thanks for being a good team player, man. You know, we need to cut some things afterwards, I believe, according to Dave Green. Okay. Thank you. We'll see all y'all tomorrow. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
At Brown and Crouppen, we get that after an accident,